your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The local fish market among the businesses benefiting from the gradual reopening of the economy. Residents can now get their supply of fresh seafood at the Gombe Park. Jay Philippe reports.
The fish market, located behind the International Bazaar, recently opened for business again after being shut down for several weeks due to COVID-19. Fish vendors say it's been challenging, but they are grateful to be back in business.
Being a certain time, then you got to get your ice and everything that they got, and then you have to get the people where you can buy ice from at a certain time. So it's all around a challenging. It's a tough time right now, you know. Only could do your best this kind of time because you got to feed your family.
Herman Walker, a native of Moores Island, Abaco, says business has been slow, but he is hoping that it picks up in the coming days.
Not they used to, but I don't think they really know we out here like that. Once they understand that we out here selling fish, they can find fish, they'd be more than happy to come to buy the fish.
Another young fisherman says getting gas for his boat has been difficult.
It's just been hard on getting gas, because normally when you come on the boat late, you can't be able to get gas until like 8 o'clock in the morning. Normally we go for like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's basically be the challenge right there.
Even at the fish market, Walker says they have been practicing social distancing.
We can come out here as long as we can maintain social distance, and the people can come and get the fish, and we can make sure they stay out the fence, and we can just take the fish to them in a decent way. As long as the law, like I'd be doing a good job, we could stay here and sell our fish. Not that they said I'd be open just like that, but we could come and sell our fish as long as we do what they ask us to do.
Well-known fisherman Perry Johnson says there hasn't been a demand for conch, but he's optimistic that business will gradually increase.
A little slow now, you know, it ain't really like jump off too good yet, because ain't nobody know will be in the back here too much like that now, but we getting, keeping social distance, we passing the stuff over the gate, and we trying to get things back in motion, you know. It's a little hectic in between dealing with people, you know. Some people listening, some people ain't listening, so we getting it down back.
The fishermen say the weather hasn't been the best over the past few days, but they say it's good to be back in business. I'm Jay Philippe, ZNS Network News.
A local private institution is adjusting well to online learning in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. Tonight, Jay Philippe tells us that virtual classes could be a way of the future.
Coronavirus lockdown measures have partially or fully closed schools throughout the country. Since the lockdown, Sunland Baptist Academy has been using Google Classroom, which is a service for schools to conduct classes for students. According to Vice Principal Orlando Maxwell, the tool is being used by learners and instructors to connect inside and outside of the classroom. Maxwell says the Google platform has been the main source of teaching, while also using Zoom on a smaller scale.
We made partnership with our Microsoft provider, and we are able to offer to our students access to Microsoft 365, which is formerly Office 365. This basically allowed the students to use Microsoft Office as a tool during this time, free of cost to them in the learning environment. Our choice of using Google Classroom allows administration to continue to supervise what is happening within the class, because we're able to visit the classes in the same way as if we're able to visit the classes during the regular brick and mortar setting.
The vice principal noted that they have established a team of trained teachers that offers support for both parents as well as teachers that may have challenges with the virtual learning tool.
It is an easy transition for us with the Google Classroom, because our school information system that we were using, it was able to be integrated easily within that school information system. So we conducted training for staff and also training for our students. In our support, we have also been able to even remotely connect to devices for parents at home to deal with physical hardware issues that they are having.
Maxwell says the response from parents, teachers, and students have been overwhelming. He says administration is considering integrating virtual learning within the curriculum even after students return to classes.
We're moving into the 21st century where a lot of technology is involved. We started last year and the year before to integrate technology within our teaching and learning environment. So this basically gives us another opportunity to continue along the same pathway.
As of now, the Ministry of Education has not made a decision as to when schools will reopen. In the meantime, Sunland's administration is relying on parents and guardians to supervise their children's virtual learning experience. I'm Jay Philippe, ZNS Network News.
Repairs at the Grand Bahama Children's Home are progressing, and officials are looking forward to the facility returning to normalcy. Jamila Mizik has an update.
Repairs continue at the Grand Bahama Children's Home 8 months post-Hurricane Dorian. The home was severely damaged during the storm, forcing all 30 of the children who live in the facility to relocate to New Providence while it is being repaired. General contractor and manager at Spartan Builders, Deshaun Smith, giving this update on the progress.
Currently, we're in our wrap-up stage at the children's home, mainly just finished work. We're still doing improvements to the HV system, the AC system. We are still awaiting finished materials such as the cabinets. Most of the flooring is in, so we're going to start that process and complete painting. So we're pretty close to being done. There's a couple buildings that have some sliding door replacements that we've also been waiting on that had some delays. But all in all, mainly just finished work at this stage. So over the next couple of weeks, we should really be able to see kind of like the finish line in terms of where we're at with progress.
GB Children's Home Executive Director Sheila Johnson-Smith says they are anxiously awaiting the return of the children to Grants Bahama. However, she says due to the COVID-19 pandemic, they will have to wait until the all clear is given.
They are ready to come home, see their families, see their friends, and see the staff, because we are all family to them. So they are ready, we are ready. But, of course, the big elephant in the room is the COVID-19. And I've been in contact with the Department of Social Services, and they are not prepared to move these children, which is correct, until we get the all clear. So when Spartan is finished with their rebuild, and Spartan is doing a fantastic job. When you go on the tour, you'll see it. And when they're finished and we get all clear, we're going to have a big celebration welcoming our children back home.
She admits that unfortunately during this time, more parents have come asking for assistance with their children, and it has been very difficult to turn them away.
We've had several persons come here with their children saying, I don't have anything for my children. I don't have any place to go. Can you take my children? And that has been very difficult for us because we know in disasters, less economic prosperity, we will have those kind of things. So we need the home back and open and running as soon as the COVID is over. It's difficult to say to a parent, a mother, and she's crying, can you take out my child? And we have no place to put her. That is a very difficult thing. For us who love children and love taking care of children, it's a difficult thing to say no. So as soon as Spartan is over and COVID is over, our children are home.
Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Don't go away.